Looks like one of the restaurants here. This is the Atlantic.
All right, friends, we are passing our very first restaurant. When you're heading towards Dark Universe and Super Nintendo World, from the main entrance, you're going to pass Atlantic. They have a cold bar, soup and salads. Looks like some shrimp cocktails, oysters. Heavy on the seafood here. A house seasonal salad with baby beets, goat cheese, frisee, peach crumble, blood orange vinaigrette. Hearts of palm Caesar salad, tomato burrata, sweet corn chowder. Take a look at that Guppies menu. That's the kids menu. Sunken treasure, chicken, school of fish sticks, junior sailor mac and cheese. We're not seeing any prices yet, but you do see that cute landlubber snickerdoodle loot. Underneath, we've got desserts. We've got the piña colada panna cotta, el pupo, which is a cheesecake, passion fruit caviar, landlubber snickerdoodle loot. You can make a dining reservation by scanning the QR code down on the bottom left. But in a second, this screen is going to switch over to their main menu, and that's the one I really want you to see. Here we are. We've got the appetizers, Prince Edward Island mussels. That sounds delicious. King oyster mushroom ceviche, baked oysters Valentina, sweet and spicy shrimp, jumbo lump crab cake, ahi tuna tartare. All of it sounds phenomenal. Excellent looking as well in those pictures. Oh, there's so much more. Look at this. We've got the seared scallops, bucatini alla adriata, romesco romanesco, all natural bone-in chicken breast, Atlantic filet mignon, sea bass. Right up at the top right, we've got the Atlantic burger au pauvre, grouper sandwich, Captain Fernando's half-pound lobster roll, grilled Atlantic salmon. All of that sounds absolutely delicious. For you seafood lovers, Atlantic is going to be the restaurant you're going to want to check out.
All right, friends, we are super excited. We actually just walked into Epic Universe, and it's our first day here, and it's still in a technical openings, but guess what? There is one of my, I think it's gonna be my favorite restaurant ever. It's gonna be the Atlantic, and then there's another one that's a sit-down restaurant, which is called the Blue Dragon. The Atlantic is the only one that's open right now, and we snagged a reservation right off the bat. Woo! So, guess what? When you walk inside, I was told it is all nautical themed, and there is a diver helmet. And as you well know, if you watch my videos and our videos, I love diver helmets. I was a diver, I was a commercial diver. So let's go see this thing and see what it's all about. Follow me. So you can see this is actually a Mark V replica. I'm so excited because this is one of the behemoths. This is one of the antiques that is out there right now. But this is a Mark V replica. I mean, it's absolutely huge. You can see how this is. Imagine putting this on your head. This is a beauty, and you can see it right there. It says CP Space Diving Helmet Atlantic, and it is a porcelain deer maritime equipment. So this is actually a plaque which would be on the inside. This number would actually match the neck dam right there, the neck ring that it would connect to the actual suit. So very excited. Look at this place. Make sure you don't miss it. The Atlantic at Epic Universe. Let's go explore just a couple minutes. Looks like a full bar right here. Got everything in here. Oh, look at this. Wow. Just want to get a little bit of this restaurant. So beautiful. It's a beautiful little seating area. There's tables for two, and then you've got a multi-seat bar that spans the area. Let's go to the edge here because we definitely got a seat. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Look at this. And look at the view. This is amazing, folks. And I have a feeling the food is amazing too. Wow. This is one of the 2 sit-down restaurants at Epic Universe, and the other one's the Blue Dragon, and this is the Atlantic, which you can definitely see the nautical theme. They nailed this one, absolutely nailed this one. So you can see the whole area here, and the outside is actually, looks like a lagoon and some fountains. So let's take a look back here at the bar so you can snag a drink while you're waiting for your reservation. We happen to snag a reservation today, and we are gonna start off with some food from the Atlantic. All right, so from the bar area, which is on, looks like either the second or the third floor, I'm gonna be going down the steps here, and you can see that I'm going down to a second level because there actually is a third level, and that is actually, it looks more adjacent to the water, to the pool, to the fountain. But you can see that the stairs go around, and there's a, ooh, look at a little private table right there. How beautiful. This is a beautiful restaurant. Let me back up here so you can see the whole area here. Wow, that's beautiful. You can see bubbles hanging from the ceiling and the fish. Just everything's just perfect. I still can't get over the dive helmet that's upstairs. But right now, this is like the second level. So let's go ahead and walk down to the third level. So it looks like one more down right here. Yep. And you can see the seating right here is right next to the window. So that's the seat that you want. And you can see there's different seats. Here maybe it's table for 6 or 8 right here. And as we walk around here, let's go find the family and see where we're seated. So here's our seat right here, right underneath the bubbles. Look at the bubbles up there. Right underneath the bubbles right here. Everybody's excited?
Some really good food on this menu.
Wow, what do you see?
This is the guts menu.
So we got a kids menu here. It's got the Guppies, the Atlantic Guppies menu. It's got sunken treasure chicken, school of fish sticks, junior sailor mac and cheese. Absolutely delicious. I love your ears there.
Thank you.
Look at this one. Love those ears.
And the little band.
Oh yeah, look at the bands. So this is for Super Nintendo World. They picked this up as soon as we walked in the gift shop there at the merchandise store.
Hey friends, we are at Atlantic at Epic Universe, one of only 2 sit-down restaurants, and this one is spectacular. You can see to my left there's a beautiful blue lagoon. It is gorgeous. Lots of rides going off in the distance. We're so excited to be here. We're going to show you this menu. It is the full menu of the Atlantic restaurant. We've got the cold bar, appetizers, soup and salads, and entrees. Now, I want to focus a bit on the vegan, gluten-sensitive, vegetarian, and the captain's choices down at the bottom. First, we're going to start off with the vegan options. So we've got in the appetizer section, the king oyster mushroom ceviche is totally vegan. We also have in the soup and salad section the sweet corn chowder, and let's look down on the entree. I'm not seeing any of the entrees to be vegan. Let's go on to gluten sensitive. So gluten sensitive, we're looking at, let's see, king oyster mushroom ceviche in that appetizer section is also gluten sensitive. In the soup and salad section, tomato burrata, gluten sensitivity, I should say. In the entree section, we are looking at the grilled Atlantic salmon that is gluten-free, along with the seared scallops, also gluten-free. Let's move on to vegetarian. In the entree section for vegetarian, it looks like I'm not seeing anything other than the vegan option there. Let's go up to the soup and salads. For vegetarian, we have the house seasonal salad that is vegetarian, along with the tomato burrata. And up in the appetizer, I am not seeing any vegetarian options there, but there is that vegan option that is there. So that is a vegetarian option as well. So yeah, lots of good stuff here. I also want to show you this epic wine list. They've got amazing cocktails, martinis, old fashions, palomas, Manhattans, highballs, lots of good stuff, as well as white and rosé wine, dessert wines. We've got red wines up at the top as well. Long list of red wines. You could go all the way down there. Sparkling wine, draft beer, bottled and canned beers, and then nightcaps. We've got some Grand Marnier, Cavassier, Macallan, Compass Box. Lots of good stuff.
I'm gonna open my wristband for Nintendo Land. So some people think that the back is a background, but it's actually a map. So first, open this, and I'm going to take out this. Then here's the map. This is all the places you can interact with the wristband. Take it out.
So cute, Liana. Oh, is it a slap band?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I think you got to stick it through.
I will
There you go.
It looks beautiful. It matches with my hat.
So this is the kids menu, mac and cheese. That looks delicious. Look, there's a fish on there. Looks like fish bones on there, and a starfish for fruit. How cool that is. It looks delicious. Smells fantastic.
I got some fries and some starfish, fish sticks, and some fruit.
Wow, so look, the fruit is in a starfish pattern as well as the fish sticks. So it looks like a starfish right there, and then also a fish that's nestled in there with a little bit of tartar sauce and some fries.
And then I got some ketchup
And
too.
some ketchup, so they can bring you some condiments here as well. And let's look at this behemoth right here. This is the lobster roll with the house-made chips. Look at that. I am so excited because I see the drawn butter. That is going to be epic. Look at that crab claw right there. So let's get into this. And we're going to go around the table here to the
Bucatini, shrimp bucatini.
shrimp bucatini. Look at that beautifulness right there. Wow. So good. Man, it's got a lot of flavor. As you can see, I don't have to taste it. It's got a flavor in there. I have here Captain Fernando's half-pound lobster roll. Now, you know what I'm most excited about is this drawn butter right here that I'm gonna smother and cover this with this goodness, this golden goodness right here. Look at that claw right there. That is phenomenal. It's epic. Let's go ahead and do this. That is the best feeling ever, is seeing that smother and just everything come together. Last drop. I am probably gonna have to eat this with a fork. There's so much lobster. Look at those big chunks of lobster. I tried to pick it up. I still got butter over my hand. But you know, it's okay. Let's go ahead and attack this claw real quick. Let's show you this beauty right there. Oh, everything is epic at Epic Universe. Look at that. It was so smooth, and that butter, delicious.
The cool thing about this is that these are fish sticks, and then here was a fish.
It's in the shape of a fish.
Yeah,
Cute. How are they?
delicious.
The macaroni is very good and creamy, and when you bite into it, it feels like it has like a shape, like of animal or something on it, and it's very cool too.
I love their scaly silverware. You can see the scales on there. So cute. So I have the shrimp bucatini, and I've been craving bucatini since we were at Flora Taverna yesterday, and I didn't order it. But this time I said I'm not passing it up. It looks like it might have a bit of a kick as well, because I see maybe some pepper flakes in there. But you could tell a good bucatini right off the bat with that texture. Let's see. That texture is phenomenal. That is house-made bucatini, creamy sauce. The shrimp looks so good. It looks like there's some sun-dried tomatoes in there, maybe some basil, but I will tell you, this is gonna be a delicious thing to order. I'm so happy. That is phenomenal. So, so good. Delicious option here at Atlantic.
So we have a couple desserts here. We got the El Pupo, which is a cheesecake, berry, and also sponge cake, graham cracker crumble with raspberries, raspberry gel. Looks delicious. Then you got the Captain's Choice here, which is a pina colada panna cotta. So that looks delicious too. And the passion fruit caviar. Now I asked, of course, is it caviar or is it something else? She said that it's sort of like the boba, and it's going to be more of a fruit flavor to that as well. And then you got the lamb lubber snickerdoodle loot, which is snickerdoodle cake butter, ganache, Biscoff sand, and it looks delicious. And of course they compare this with any wine you would like, but they have a few recommendations as well. Each one of these looks like $11. The only one that's $12 is the passion fruit caviar. So choose wisely, or guess what? Go into the park and see what other sweet treats they have.
Hey friends, so we're doing an unboxing of the power-up bands at Epic Universe, and it's used only for the Nintendo World, and it's super pretty and it looks super cool too. So we're gonna open it. Slides right out. I choose Yoshi because I love him. Let's take it out. Let's put that there. It's where you can interact with the games and the rides too. Look, here is how you can do it. Touch or punch boxes, or you can do that. This tells you where to go. And now we'll do the band. Okay, yes. This is the Yoshi design. And on the back it also has these. Wait, and it has little eyes here. I just figured that out. It's a little hard because it's plastic, like rubber. Look, I got it on. There it is.
So cute.